What is going on, guys? It is Spooky Guy 444 here, and today something special has just happened. Spear Halloween has just released a teaser for the upcoming season, and there is a lot to unravel with this teaser. So without further ado, I am Spooky Guy 444, and let's get right into today's video. So the first thing that I actually want to look at is the following preview has been approved for The Eyes of the Living by the Motion Picture Association of Underworld. Like the typo, the film advertised as being unhuman. Very, very cool little movie teaser. It's based on a movie. I like it a lot. Nothing really to analyze in that little frame. And then we get the coming this summer. I really like how this one is almost based off like a movie trailer. I think that is very, very cool. Something that Spirit's never really tried before. I know we had the Watch Out teaser last year, but this seems to be a lot different, and I really like it. So the first thing we got appears to be a tag foot. From the looks of it, this might be a flashback John Doe. I highly doubt it, just because John Doe's not an exclusive animatronic anymore. It hasn't been for years. And it just seems like a very random flashback. No one really cares for it. You can still get bloody John Doe, just like you could have back in 2011. So it's a very, very odd choice, but not one that I'm really opposed to. But, I mean, my main guess for that is because of the plastic feet, and as you can see, it does have the foot tag. So, yeah. Not really sure on that one. And the next thing we got seems to be popcorn over a control box with a lot of string, and honestly, this very, very much reminds me of Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The popcorn, the pink string, the control box, almost looks like their spaceship from the movie. If you haven't really seen Killer Clowns of Outer Space, it is one that I highly, highly recommend. It is a very, very good film. Yeah, so I'm really hoping that this is alluding to a Killer Clowns life size, because I am going to pre-order that the moment that it hits the website. The next shot we have is another one of the hospital room with this John Doe looking style character. I don't think it's going to be a John Doe. I think there is something in this scene that isn't John Doe, but it's just not showing up in frame. Honestly, we'll have to see. It could just very well be a John Doe flashback. You never know. But once again, very, very interesting. This almost really reminds me of the Reaper's Wharf room, like the Reaper's Wharf area. It's very reminiscent of that, so it's very interesting. So the next frame we got is this close-up of a deer skull. I'm not really sure on this one either. Very, very interesting, though. I'm not really sure what this could be alluding to. Very interesting frame. These are all definitely teasers. I really like the look of these teasers, though. Definitely better than last year's, just because, you know, I guess they had COVID restraints. Can't really control that, though. So this next frame that we got is a shot of Good Times Clown Doll, like, moving his head. I'm not really sure on this one either. This is a very, very odd frame here, because, you know, Good Times is static props. So it's a very odd teaser. I mean, I like it, and it's weird that they're using Good Times. You thought maybe they would have used the new Hugs doll, even the Charlie doll, or maybe the Crouchy doll, which have all been seen on the website, but time will tell, I guess. So this next shot that we have is a bunch of balloons. I'm not really sure on this one either. This is a very interesting teaser as well. I really don't know what this could be. My best guess is something to do with Pennywise. I really don't want to think that, because we've gotten Pennywise merchandise forever now. But yeah, I really have no idea what this balloon one is alluding to. Guess we'll see. So this next little frame that we have here, it seems to be a pile of cards on the grass. My theory, this is for Henry Hustle, because as you know, Henry Hustle, which was a recently shown animatronic on the Graveyard Shift teaser, he was holding cards. So that's just my best guess. Once again, anything's possible, but I think this is definitely for Henry Hustle. Our next frame we got here seems to just be a weird close-up shot of what looks like a shelf. It looks like there's a Roaming Rosie style animatronic on the top corner, but I don't think that's what this is for. But this is a very interesting shot. I'm not really sure at all on this one, but once again, we'll see. Now, I really like this next one. This next one's really cool. It's a skeleton strapped down to like one of those like spinning wheels that you see at like a freak show or like a stunt show, like the ones that spin around. I think it's very cool. It's very gory too. Wow. Unless it's just supposed to be paint. But yeah, that one's really interesting. I don't know what the hell that could be. But yeah, very, very cool. This next one looks to be a blueprint style thing, almost similar to the blueprints from the Graveyard Shift teaser. I think this is definitely going to tie in with the factory theme. But once again, only time will tell. This could be. I don't think this is Henry Hustle. I think this is a different clown. So yeah, that's very very interesting. Here we have a shot of the. I believe her name is Erie Emma, and some teddy bears. I think there's definitely something to do with toys. It just seems very odd that there's a lot of these toy-esque shots here with the Good Times doll and then Erie Emma, and then there's another shot with another doll. It's very odd. And there's also other dolls that haven't been shown in these teasers clearly, but I guess we'll see. Here we have a shot of looks like the medical examination room again with a heart and some brains in a jar, a severed ear. Very interesting shot. Nothing to really analyze here. Now this is the big one. This is Wacky Mole. It's confirmed. This is Wacky Mole, and from the looks of it, they didn't change him, which is something I'm really fortunate of because I did not want them to do what they did to Charlie and give him a whole new head and digitize and all that fun stuff. So I'm really really glad that they did not change Wacky Mole in this shot here, because if they like, I wouldn't care much if they did, but I'm really really glad that they went with the limb ripper approach where they just update the mechanisms and the quality. So good job, Spirit, if that's what you did. And then we have a shot with the graveyard shift link. We've already talked about that. We have a shovel going into the ground. I'm not sure what that could go to. That's definitely not a prop that did that, because if it was, that shit's broken now. But yeah, that's definitely an actor doing that. My guess is that it's for the cinematic scenes that Spirit likes to do a lot. That's what my best guess is for that. I think the same can also be said right here with this werewolf hand going into the foot and the growling noises. Theory, I think this is supposed to be some tie-in for Mr. Howell. I don't know though. And yeah, that's the teaser. July 2021. And if you guys look at the countdown, that is the end of the timer on the graveyard shift link. So my best guess is that we're gonna get the cinematic theme tours like they used. They didn't do one last year because COVID, but 2018 and 2019 I think they did one. Yeah, and they probably did one other years. But yeah, I'm really excited if that's what it is. I think it's very interesting, very cool if that's what this is. And yeah, there's not much for me to say. I'm very very excited for Spirit this year. Really happy to see a classic such as Wacky Mole return. So yeah, I'm Spooky Guy 444, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.